You guys all right? Everybody cool? Everybody excited? Not really? I was like, oh. Everybody know why they're here? There's free food, but there's some real stuff going on as well. I'm pretty hyped, man. When I ran into Coltrane and I heard about this and I learned about this opportunity, I was like, man, you have to let me get involved with this because there's some real money out here, and I think that's the one thing that's super exciting. What Coltrane was talking about is that, you know, there's a lot of these kind of scams and schemes, and everybody's like, you know, kind of try to get people involved, but you never know where that money's going. You never know, you never see that money. But Pepsi, I want to thank you guys first and foremost for putting this together and allowing us. I mean, everybody's got their Pepsi, getting hydrated, but for the most part, it's allowing everybody to change the world, and that's what I hope you guys are excited about because it's our generation. Can we agree upon that? That it's up to us. It's our generation. By the time you get to 30, 35, 40, you get stuck in your ways, but our generation is the one that's going to be able to change the world, and I hope you guys can recognize that and are excited about that. We pumped to change the world, for real, and I really do mean that. So, if you guys don't know, I'm Asher Roth. I'm just some punk kid, and I really do love college, so I wrote a song about it. And people tend to feel the same way, mainly because it was about, you know, loving women and having fun. People are like, man, I like that too. But it struck a chord. It struck a chord with the youth because people just want to enjoy themselves. Do we have any seniors in here? Juniors, seniors, you guys? Anybody want to go to school? Anybody want to go to college? We all want to keep it moving? Right, there's that higher education is extremely important, but what I want to let you guys know is that in college, they don't really teach you everything that you're supposed to know. And I'm just going to give it to you 100%. I know collegiate probably don't want me to say this, but they kind of prepare you for the cubicle. You know what I mean? And they want you to kind of learn these things in the maths and the numbers, and then next thing you know, you're working for somebody else. You know what I mean? So what I really want to stress to you guys is creativity and imagination, and like enjoying yourself, enjoying your time, using your time wisely. And I think that's why we're all here today, is to be like, you know what? I don't necessarily want to, you know, work for somebody else. I want to better this world, and we can do that through Pepsi. There's some really real money out here. So what I want to give you guys is some information on what's going on as far as these numbers. And since I don't have my page, I'm pretty sure that we have $500,000, $25,000, $50,000, and $150,000. That's a lot of money. Can we agree upon that? That's a lot of money. You can evoke some real change with that money. Does anybody know how to write a grant? Know how to write a grant? What are you guys here for then? You know how to write a grant? No, but I have no idea. I have no idea what a grant is. I still don't know, and that's kind of why I'm hanging out with you guys, because a grant is going to allow us to kind of put our ideas on paper and put them out and try to get that money to change the world. So what's interesting about a grant and about an idea, for me, a lot of my ideas come when I'm in the bathroom. I'll be in the bathroom, taking a number 2, maybe a shower, you know what I mean? And I have a great idea. I'll be like, man, not only if I could put that idea out and people would, you know, hear it and get behind that. You guys have a lot of ideas when you're in the bathroom. Is the bathroom the power spot? That's the power spot, right? That's when everything comes. Well, it's interesting because, and I'm not here to tell you not to listen to your parents. Always listen to the parents. The parents are very important and influential people, but we don't live in the same world that our parents used to live in, you know what I mean? In my lifetime, I'm only 24 years old. In my lifetime, I had to go to an encyclopedia to get information. I had to go through this war just to find out, you know, who invented what. Now we just hit up Google, you know what I mean? It's a 25-second process to get all this out. We are in a totally different world. The information is moving so exponentially fast, like everything's changing so quickly. And that's why it's important for us. Learn how to write these grants, get in people's faces with our ideas. What are you guys into? I mean, for instance, what I think is super important is everybody has clean water. Clean, disease-free water, because just having drinkable water will allow you to, you know, fight disease and be healthy and be able to read and write. Those are 2 things that I think are very important in this world. And that's just to give you guys an idea of where we're coming from. And so before I introduce some of the other friends that are involved, I want to ask you guys a question. If you had $1 million, you had $1 million, which is a lot of money, but you could not spend it on yourself, what would you do with it? don't need an answer. We don't need to call out names, but just think about that. If I had $1 million, in my pocket, but I cannot spend it on myself, where would I put that? And it's crazy. So take that time, think about that.